Good morning! I really wanted to do today's video outside, but it is pretty miserable at my house this morning. What's it like at yours? Yesterday was a wild day as well. We had snow going this way and snow going this way and hailstones going that way and rain doing this and a lot of wind. I had to go out twice in the wildness and each time I got very, very wet, so that actually I ended up wearing my pyjamas for half the day because my trousers had to go on the radiator to dry off. It was so wet. Did you go outside? I hope so, because even when it's really miserable, it does make us feel much better, as long as you are dressed for it and you don't get cold and wet like I did. Whoopsie, oh dear. Now, yesterday was Wednesday. So what does that make today? Thursday. We've had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday too. Today must be Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday just for you. There we go. So Thursday is today. Oh, Tuesday's making a bid for freedom there. Now, if it was the third day yesterday, 1, 2, 3, today must be 1, 2, 3, 4. We've added one more on. There we go. Today is still, the month is still February. This is still a pretty new month, isn't it? We're only on day 4. We've got many more days to go in February. Now today, it was very snowy yesterday, but I think probably today is just rainy. Rainy and a little bit cloudy. Or as Mrs. Brown often says, it's a bit mizzly. And the good Scottish word to describe this weather is dreich. It's a very dreich day outside. And that can make us feel a bit, So we have to find other ways of making ourselves hooray! And some days that can be easier than others. So let's take away our calendar and let's say hello to our monsters. Now, we always want to be in the green zone. Can you give me a face? If you were in the green zone, what would I see on your face? Would I see this? Or this? Or this? Or this? That's the one. Green zone means you are happy. Thumbs up, green for go. We are ready to get busy with our play and to learn. Some days, however, we're quite yellow. Now, what would I see on your face if you were in the yellow zone? Would I see... No. Would I see... Or... No. Might I see... Yippee! That is it. That is the excitement of the yellow zone. To be very excited. What about this one? Would I see this in this zone? No. The blue zone, you might be a bit mouth turned down. Or a bit, or maybe a bit sore tummy, not feeling very well. That is the blue zone. And last but not least, you might be in the... Show me a good face for the red zone. Can you make your face go red? I can't do that very well unless I'm trying unsuccessfully to blow a balloon up and then my face goes very, very red indeed. Now, as I've said before, all these monsters, we all feel them at one point or another. These are all feelings and they're completely natural. And actually, we'd be a very boring person if we didn't have feelings, so they are a very important part of our own personality. But this morning, I wanted to read you a story called Today I'm a Monster. Now, this monster, he looks quite blue, but I'm not sure that's true reflection of the blue zone. I think he's probably more in the red zone, but let's find out, shall we? Now, this book was written by two people. It was written by somebody called Trevor and somebody called Agnes. So let's find out, shall we? Oh, there's monster footprints, look. Oh, I wonder who made those. Oh dear. Today, I'm a monster. I woke up with a sore head and I just wanted to keep on dreaming. Don't get me out of bed. Have you felt like that on some mornings when Mummy or Daddy have come to wake you up? I will not put my slippers on. My claws don't fit inside. Today I have my monster face. You'd better run and hide. I will not say good morning to you, dear Mum and Dad. I'd rather do a monster dance and show you that I'm bad. Oh dear, that's not a good start to the day. I will not eat my cereal, and look, my bowl is a hat. I'd rather eat it monster style than tip it on the cat. My juice is the brightest orange, the colour of monster blood. I'll pour some on the tablecloth. I'm sure you'll think that's good. My sister built a Lego house that took her all last week. My monster foot stamps down on it and really makes her shriek. Oh dear, that's not good, is it? He's broken her creation. We walk to nursery and my neighbour says, "Hey, you!" because I'm standing on his flowers, as angry monsters do. I like your lovely daffodils. I love your climbing rose. I think I'll pull the petals off and stick them up your nose. Oh dear, oh dear, dear. All the time the angry feelings are hot inside my head. It wants to make me do bad things, things that get me sent to bed. Mother takes me to the park. Our dog begins to wail. Hey, don't you bite that poor pup and let go of his tail. We meet my friend and I grab his car. He cries and he pulls and pushes. With monster strength, I tug it free and throw it in the bushes. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear. Is he being a bucket filler? I think he's being a bucket emptier. Thumbs down. I am the monster boy, I shout, all tired and forlorn. I'll eat you all and never sleep. Then I lay down on the lawn. Mother sees I'm drifting off. Monster's eyes can only peep. She scoops me up and carries me. And oh, her hair smells just like sleep. She carries me and puts me down, wraps me in my quilt. She seems to know it was not me who roared and broke and spilt. Oh, he's sleepy. She tells me that she knows I'm not the thing with claws and teeth, that when I'm angry she still sees the good boy that's underneath. As she softly cradles me, I'm turning back into me. Her love can melt through monsters. The good is all she sees. Everyone has bad days. All grown-ups know it's true. When I was a little girl, I was a monster too. But mummies know that monsters are an angry old disguise. The best of you is still inside, and we see it through your eyes. You see what's happening to him? Is he still a monster? We love you when you make us proud. We love you when you rage. We soothe the monster with our love, and we return it to its cage. She coos and whispers and strokes my hair. Her calm words soothe my ears. The monster smiles. I'm better now. He waves and he disappears. Sleep is coming, warm and quiet. The slipping sunlight gleams. I'm bobbing on a little boat upon the sea of dreams. Hooray! I'll be me again tomorrow. I'll play outside for hours. I'll help my sister build her house and help the neighbour with his flowers. I'll push my friend upon his bike and make him laugh and giggle. I'll throw a stick the dog can chase and give his chin a tickle. And if my monster should come back one angry, rainy day, I'll give him half my lunch and I'll tell him that it's okay. So this little monster, he wasn't a monster really. It was because he was really tired. Do you remember at the very beginning of the story, it said, the first line was, I wake with a sore head. I want to keep on dreaming. So obviously he'd had a bad night's sleep. And sometimes when we're tired, and maybe a bit in this zone, we can get a bit red zone too, can't we? I know sometimes when I'm very tired, I get a bit grumpy too, and a bit monstery. But the question is, this monster, what did he do to help? He did a lot of very bad things, didn't he? He pulled up flowers and he threw his cereal around and he broke his little sister's castle. But eventually, when he actually slowed down and had a cuddle, he felt a bit better, didn't he? So maybe when you feel next a little bit in the red zone, try and slow down. Go and cuddle something that makes you feel happy. Maybe it's something that you take to bed with you. Take some deep breaths. Maybe try bubble breath if you want. Sometimes count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then go and have a cuddle with somebody who you can talk to, because words are the best thing. Sometimes when you try and explain why you're so angry, so in the red zone, actually just saying the words helps it feel better again. But it's okay to ask for help sometimes. Sometimes we can't feel back in the green zone by ourselves straight away. We need help, and we need help from the grown-ups who love us. So never forget, don't go around being an angry monster all day. See if you can fix it. See if you can get back to the green zone. And if asking for help is what you need, then you do that. Now, we have a very busy day ahead of us. We have a new Tasty Thursday, and this one is a cracker. I have had these that Mrs. Young has made for me, and they taste yummy. So make sure you have a good look at them. We've got some wonderful games to play as part of our phonics, about our learning about sounds. So do you remember last week we talked about syllables? Good morning. Hello. What else could it be? Let's play. These words all have beats to them and rhythms to them. Some people are doing activities to do with rhyming words. We love rhyme, don't we? Words that sound the same at the end. Not at the beginning, but they sound the same at the end. And others of us will be doing work upon syllables. And I've really tried to choose some really great games to go with them, so I really hope that you enjoy those. We've also got some music from Mrs. Lockhart. We've got a little bit of a shape activity from Mr. Spiden. And we've got a very fun drawing activity. Now, last lockdown, there was a man, an illustrator. So the person who draws all the pictures in your wonderful books is called an illustrator. And he does some really famous illustrations. He's called Rob. And as soon as you see some of his books, you will recognise them. As part of our phonics, I shared a story with you called Blown Away. It was on the very last page, and it was to do with making a kite. If you've not seen it, I'll attach it to the activity that I'm going to share later this morning so you can watch it. Because the man who drew these illustrations, he is going to give you a little lesson today. And the lesson that you choose is completely up to you, but it's got to be a bird. So on the little link that I've included in the activity is a search result of all of his videos about how to draw birds. Mr. Spider and Mrs. Young drew a robin. Very exciting. I drew an owl. Say hello to Eugene. Hello. Flap, 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 flap. Look at how big his eyes are. But he looks friendly, doesn't he? Now the videos, Rob breaks it down and he shows you step by step how to draw the different characters. Eugene, I had to start with his eyes. Then I drew his beak. Then I drew the top of his head and his tummy. Finally, his wings and his feet. And then you can colour it in whatever colour you want. But Rob does tell you which colours that you can choose if you want to do one the same as him. When you've done your drawing, I would love you to send a picture of you with your drawing like this. Cheese! And another one with just the drawing. And then on Friday, I'm going to put it all together in a fun video so that we can all look at what birds everybody chose and admire our wonderful drawing. So I can't wait to see what you draw. Have a good look down. There are flamingos, there are owls, there are robins, there are blue tits, there are baby birds, there are blue-footed boobies, which are a bit like ducks, and they've got blue feet on them. So have a look and see what you want to draw and share them with me in the activity. I hope you have a great day today, and remember, try and be in the green zone, but if you end up in the other zones, talk to somebody or take some steps to get back to the green zone, because that's where we're most happy. Even the yellow zone, it's brilliant, but actually after a while it can get quite exhausting and it can make you feel a bit unwell. Have a great day today. Bye-bye.